In the year of the dragon, one man's legend was immortalized by death, and another's was born into light. Through a journey of suffering, the mysteries of life were revealed, and the artist known as Red stepped forward to speak his truth.
They call me Red. I love art. I live art.
During his early childhood, he was surrounded by the mystical wonders and beauty of the jungles in the Island of the Clouds, Borneo.
Adopted and raised by Chinese parents. At the same time, I grew up with the indigenous there, so it's tribal people. I ran with them. I see diversity as far as culture goes. Due to running with the tribes, like I said, the people in the tribe, and raised by the traditional Chinese family, I have a comparison to see that, wow, I go home, we have a washing machine. I go run with the tribe, they wash their clothes in the river. I mean, the difference is like the material things. But eye to eye as a human being, the communication, the feelings, I see that we're all the same,
By the time he was a young adult, the peace and serenity of nature was overshadowed by the confusion of mass media and industrialization while living in the United States.
I drifted here to this country basically to learn the Western way, or to be educated with the collected data, as we call it, the books, and going through this as I was finishing up. And again, I believe there's something deeper than just books. And this type of environment.
As a result of disarray, he intuitively sought to heal himself and traverse the waters of the Pacific Ocean to the ancient kingdom of Thailand.
And therefore I went back to give myself a comparison, basically. I guess go back home to nature to find myself. And again, to be reminded by nature.
While deep in meditation, the realization that the past and future are nothing more than illusory perceptions led him to the ultimate reality of the present, now moment. We connect with our hearts and allow our true selves to shine through.
The heart behind the creation it comes from a feeling within me. The actual application is through my body, of course, the touch, the senses. The tools of the application would be, for example, tattoo would be working on human skin. A live canvas, if you want to call it that.
Questions of why dissolved in a moment, and a feeling of bliss, joy, and happiness replaced reason with purpose.
As a little kid, all the little statues that I've seen, or whatnot, and I wonder what they are because they're really cool. And I will find out these characters, what they meant. And some of these characters, I'll say most of them, are actually very meaningful to me. These characters has my respect because they're able to stay focused to the trueness of the heart. And it's a symbol for me as a reminder to say, remember, the heart is important. And therefore, now I would use them as a bridge to communicate this meaning behind the character, basically. If you're going to say something, say from your heart. And go through your heart before you even let it out. Because that changes everything around us. Again, the speech itself is like another tool, like art. With my canvases, I do the same thing. Before I actually put out a canvas, I make sure that the meaning behind it comes from the heart. As I'm living through life, every part of it is the journey and it's the destination at the same time. So I'll say life itself, in general, as a whole, influenced me in my work.
It is now that he shares his light with the world.
Everything's just awesome about what he's trying to say, what he's trying to do with every single individual piece. It's great.
It's very calm and